All right. The beat don't stop. Um, I've run out of drawn pages. I got to page 19. This is going to be page 20. So I drew this page 20. I have an idea for page 21. Page 22, you've probably already seen. It was this idea that I had for the chapter. I still want to use it. I might shrink it down, put a margin around it, or I might go full bleed. Not sure yet. Apologize for the dishwasher sounds in the background. We're at this cabin, and it's really loud. We're completely surrounded by um, fog now. It's raining and cold fog. Well, the right. I should not have done that. You know what I should have done? I should make a new layer. I was drawing my sound effects on the panel borders layer, or what I was using as the panel borders layer. So, if you've been following where I've been going, we're at the beginning of chapter 3. We see this sort of um, showdown shot where the hedge maze is on fire. They're walking towards it. We got the shadows in the background, and the battle begins. That's what this whole um, sequence is all about. And it could be, you know, I don't think it's going to take up all 9 pages. All the other chapters are 9 pages. I don't know if this one will be. I don't know if this one will be 9. Just as a matter of coincidence, I've been reading, I think I mentioned it earlier, Dragon Ball Z, which, I'm one of those people who never really watched the cartoon. Like, I kind of knew it was about, like, I knew there were Super Saiyans. A little shocking to me, anyways, is it's just one big battle. The whole month, there's like 1,000 pages, and it's just one big battle. Well, okay, I'm being a little bit exaggerative here. Um, in the first book, well, I probably shouldn't even say that. There's Dragon Ball, then there's Dragon Ball Z, but really it's all one thing. In the first 17 chapters or something like that are Dragon Ball, and then it's Dragon Ball Z. And there is a lot of other stuff that happens. It's not just one big battle, but I think this is why I never actually tried to watch it. When they had the anime on Cartoon Network a while back, because I'm like, the whole thing is just this one battle. It's it is a superhero tale, uh, or at least what we have come to define as superheroes, like Superman and some of the more incredible Jack Kirby. You know, he's godlike aliens, basically Kryptonians, sort of, or Martians, are attacking, and they're so powerful that you know that nobody has a chance. It's just even two of them is too many. Except there's one guy from the exact same planet who's also a Kryptonian. It's basically the same thing as Superman versus General Zod. And there's even like a sort of Lex Luthor type villain. Maybe he's Brainiac. I don't know. He turns out to, like, his name's Piccolo. He becomes kind of a good guy at the end, sort of, sort of. So it's got a lot of American superhero lingo in it, but it's really very original and very Japanese too. So it's really cool. One of the characters gets killed. He goes to the underworld to go train. I'm hoping this has like a Kurtzman-esque, painted like paintbrush look to it. Thump, thump, thump. That's the Jub Jub charging up, charging forward. All right. So earlier you saw I did if you look at my Vortex video, Vortex is one of Windblock's characters, and he wanted to see maybe we'll do some kind of exchange. I don't know which character I would have him do. Maybe you could. My characters are not like legit superheroes, so if you want to do the dodo form of old Brillig here, have at it. Oh, I see. I'm too thick, too shy. So I saw today that Trugoy the Dove had passed away. I would like to know how. What is up with that? Okay. And anyways, here we are in the cabin. It's been raining all day, so no hot tubbing for me. But I'm still happy to be here. Very cool. Oof. What's another thing I saw? That's pretty cool. I'm a little perplexed by how he did his arm. If this is his torso, this is his arm, that should be up there. Why did I put it all the way down here? Just for fun. I'll fix it there. We're going to call this Monkey 1. All right. Dialogue here is a little bit strange for me because Brillig can't really talk very well. I mean, he talks like the Hulk or something. Like a very primitive version of the Hulk. Eventually, I'm going to have him be able to talk in bird form, but now is not the time. Which means that whatever lines I had for this guy, I'm really going to have these guys say the lines, the two cards that are there. And then in this last panel, they're just getting blown out by this Jub Jub bird. He's just rolling right over him. And I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen, but it's going to take both of the card guards out, and it's just going to be him, and then Brillig is going to get... Like, I have it visualized in my mind how he's going to get thrown backwards into like a wall or something and knocked out. Visualize. When you do the fist from behind, every finger curls towards the thumb. Towards the thumb. But when you do it from behind, it's a lot harder to visualize. It's hard to visualize on Brillig too because he's got these bird forearms. It's an important part of his sort of bird anatomy is these sort of ostrich skin. You know? There we go. You know, and I've got it exactly backwards. The contour line, this is where you can hide the contour lines too. The contour lines, let's go this way. So, also shout out to AKA Pad, Peter A. DeLuca. Another of the fine Peters in the comics world. There's many of us. Sure, you've heard of Peter Palmiotti and Peter Cimetti. Perhaps Peter Sickler. There's also Peter DeLuca. There's got to be more. There's probably some other ones out there. The joke I used to make is that we're all the same guy. It's just different. Like I'm the one from Earth C, which is where Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew are from, etc. Some people are getting tired of that joke. All right. And I'm okay with it now. Oh, shucks. I always refer to these as the George McManus eyes from Bringing Up Father. Was it Bringing Up Father or Life of Father? He used to do his eyes like that. Just two empty circles. All right. He's supposed to be like holding them back. Like he's gonna take the here I am making kind of reference, and I always hold my hand out and go, it's like this, or like this, or you know. Of course you use reference. My real point is don't become over reliant on it. And you gotta put the work in. That's what it's all about. It's work. All right. This arm's too low. All right. Speaking of pyramids, I think the other day I was talking about the McLeod pyramid, and then DeLuca just reminded me he's all fired up for Super Bowl, which I don't have as much of a concern with, but he said to become a great artist, study athletes, which I actually completely agree with. And one of the things, and I actually got this from, I think it was a Bill Hader interview. You know Bill Hader? Barry? He was on Saturday Night Live for a while. Um, it's an interesting guy. Um, whoa, come on now. I think he's the one who mentioned the Coach Wooden's Pyramid of Success. It might have been something I saw on the Stevie Weeby show. I'm not 100% sure. This is an athletic pyramid built by a famous coach. I think he's a football coach, but how to be successful. And I 100% agree with everything on this. It's kind of been like the thing. The reason you see a new video every day is because of that pyramid. You gotta treat it like you're a prize fighter. Like it's you're. Some people say treat it like it's a job. No, it's not a job. It's like battle. You're a prize fighter, champion. You're gonna become a champion. It's all mindset, and not everyone has it. That's for sure. And the sports analogy is like it's there because just like in sports, there are people that watch sports, and then there are people who actually do them. Right. The same thing with comics. You know, and I used to just kind of sort of dismiss that outright as just sort of like, oh, they just don't have the drive for it. No, it's to them that's what it is. It is about. Oops. It really is like the spectator thing. No offense intended. Because the real thing is work and drive. You know, that's where you got to drive to get there. All right. He's standing a little bit forward. So the contour lines are curving this way. I suppose if there's one thing I don't really agree on is um, with the lupus thing is, you know, he titled it, and I think he just out of necessity how to be a better artist. It's not about being a better artist. It's comics is a discipline. It's different. It's not. It's not just art because art could be anything. This can't be anything. And it's more related to like commercial art. It's got aspects of commercial art in it. than anything else. All right. But it's not that either. All right. Okay, that's my beginning. I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to do some more stuff in my sketchbook. I might even do some things in color for fun, not digitally, but I have some watercolors over there I want to try out and some colored pencils. And I will see you later. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more and more and more comics every day, nonstop.